Many people learn off-roading skills from friends or family. However, if you have a machine but no mentor, then you couldn't ask for a better classroom than Sand Hollow. This is where Sand Hollow 4x4 wants to teach people new to the sport how to wheel properly.
The passion of my wife and I is basically to bring people out to the mountain and teach them how to use their off-road vehicle, regardless whether it's Jeep, Ford, Toyota. I mean, if it has four-wheel drive and it's meant for the off-road, that's what we're doing. And we have a course that we take you through so you learn tips, tricks, and trail techniques well above one-on-one class.
We've seen so many really heart-wrenching things happen where people get hurt or they roll their vehicles or they break them when it's just unnecessary. So that's our passion. We want people to be able to come out here and be safe. And on top of that, we want people to tread lightly and use the principles of keeping these trails open for years to come.
I've been out here 2 different times, and it was such an awesome area. I mean, Sand Hollow, the sand, you got the rock crawling. It was just this incredible place. So I wanted to come out, get to know the area better. I'll improve my skills, become a little bit more self-sufficient out here, be able to pick better lines. Anyway, it just looked like a fun class, and it has been.
It's just fun to get out into nature and test your rig and see the beauty. Anybody who wants to learn, even beginners to people who have been willing a lot, you know, there's always something you can either learn or maybe you've forgotten, but it's good to test and try and practice, so it's a good setting for that.
We want you to be able to keep up with your friends. That's the whole point of our classes, to be able to go out and feel comfortable. And I've helped guide my whole life, and I just naturally teach people as I'm guiding. So that kind of became a passion of ours, and I just enjoyed kind of teaching them what to do.
Well, we began with a little bit of the nuts and bolts of how to prepare yourself to go out and be on the trail. Things from first aid kits to tire repair and things like that. The second part of the class is actually out here driving and picking some lines and how far off camber you could go to feel comfortable, what your rig is capable of as far as climbing as well as descending. And these rigs are so much more capable than I think most people realize, including myself. I'm surprised every time I go out how much fun they are and how capable they are of climbing over things I never would have thought a vehicle could climb over.
From airing down tires to the proper use of sway bars, Crystal and TJ cover everything they can, all the while pointing out major and minor considerations to be aware of.
We start with the one-on-one principles, but we go deeper into things that we have only learned being out in hills that have worked for not just us, but multiple different vehicles. So all these techniques that we teach are very versatile for every type of vehicle that you might have for off-road.
We try to get you to where you know the capability of your vehicle. You can build it from there. Obviously, everyone, when they get into the sport, they might start with something stock, and down the road you put tens of thousands of dollars into it, and you grow with your rig as you go.
And I think sometimes when you can do something that takes some of your concentration and focus, it makes you forget about everything else that's going on in your life just for a short period of time. It's like a reset that's just nice. Whether you're out in the mountains or you're somewhere like this in the Red Rock, it's nice just to get back out into nature and breathe in the fresh air.
Yeah, it was really fun. Good to learn some new things, reiterate old things that you should know. It's always nice to come out in a class setting. It's safer, and you can test your rig in a safer environment. You learn something new every time you come out.
You can go to www.sandhollow4x4.co. That's C-O.
We also do ride-alongs if you don't have your own vehicle, which is a blast. We take you on a sunset tour, and we cruise you up the mountain right before the sun goes down and take you back down. So if you don't have your own vehicle, you also can ride along in ours and enjoy this beautiful country.